Okay. Okay, watch this, chat. Listen. If any absolute warlord can watch us ahead of us, dude, by like 5 seconds and tell us if it's sending to us, it's gonna pop out, dude. Tell us, dude. It's safe, okay?
And we're here to take a stance against the left. I feel it. I just feel it out. I haven't even went past the first page. Just off opening the book and looking at the signature, I have been triggered. Oh.
If you love America and red meat and you don't care for political correctness, then you've come to the right place. Donald Trump Jr. is the most dynamic, controversial, and popular voice on the right since his father. Having honed his political chops on the trail doing hundreds and hundreds of signings, he's sitting there with a smile. Integrity at its best. He wouldn't let us down. I was at the back of the bus. I was the caboose, and still. Signature. That's what I got. If he was single, would you date him?
Honestly, I gotta be honest. We don't believe in mixing.
What the
so
fuck?
we prefer that, you know, races stay together. Like, I prefer that black people date black people, and I prefer that white people date white people. But I don't have a problem with people that don't prefer that, but that's just my preference.
So you would not date Don Jr.?
No, because he's not from a tribe of Judah. That's all I'm saying. We have preferences.
I understand, yeah. Are you going to read this?
Well, I'm only responsible for reading 2 books. I just came out here just to make this partnership, just to solidify everything.
Guys, these aren't satire.
So just let everybody know that
These are only satire.
So we are here at the mall in Birmingham,
in his perspective, but not in the interviewees.
Alabama, for the premiere of Don Jr.'s book, Triggered, How the Left Thrives on Hate and Wants to Silence Us.
Trump 2020, you feel me? Epstein didn't kill himself.
Hey, drain the swamp, Trump. Gays for Trump.
What's your favorite thing about Trump?
Honestly, I think it's because he's racist.
That's your favorite thing about him?
Yeah. Don Jr. said he got all the drip. He said that he a blood, but really he a crip. Taking over Washington with the king, dripping up the White House with a bling.
I want to ask him what his favorite music is, and then I also want to ask him, first and foremost, really what his favorite beer is first, and then his favorite music he likes to listen to with his favorite beer.
What do you think his favorite beer is?
I would think Natty. If I was going with one good beer, it would be a Natty Light, and then it's good and refreshing.
Chat, imagine you're out there, dude, and you're selling bullshit, and you get people like this, man. And that's probably all of them, too, dude. It's so fucking weird,
you know,
is it not,
the Bush,
dude?
you open it and you say Bush, but Natty is just really straightforward, good tasting beer. And country music, maybe. I would think more of like a Waylon Jennings, and that's what I'm thinking when I walk in here.
So I came tonight to get a book and to give this to Don Jr.
Oh, man, it's a special day. Can I see this? This is a rap song?
And I wrote it, yes.
Oh, no.
And it's been playing on the Rick and Bubba show.
So what's your rap name?
Little P.
What does P stand for?
Pam Glass. We are Trump supporters down to the bone, so this is the reason I wrote this song. So listen to what I've got to say, and he'll make America great one day. Vote Trump. Yeah, baby, vote Trump.
Oh my God.
He's a businessman with a presidential plan, sitting down here to heal our land. So when you hear this funky sound, you're gonna know that Trump is around. He only wants save for all. This is why he has them building the wall. He's brought our jobs back around and put our feet on solid ground. So don't you listen to the lies they say, because Trump is making us great today. Anyway, it just keeps going on and on. And in the background.
So tell me how your rap career started.
Riding down the road, just thinking about it.
Yeah, thank you so much for rapping. Are you a big fan of the hip-hop genre?
Not really. But I am a big Trump supporter.
If you had to pick, who are your 3 favorite rappers?
I don't have any rappers.
We don't impersonate rappers.
No rappers.
We do the country classics. Elvis, George Jones, Conway Twitty.
So you're about maybe a half an hour away from meeting Trump Jr.
Jesus,
What's going through your
dude.
head?
I hope time doesn't run out. He's like his dad.
Because I feel like this guy tries to look like Elvis, but he kind of like stopped halfway, dude.
He speaks his mind. He's telling the
He kind of
truth.
like botched the
He's
cosplay,
getting to the
dude.
bottom of all these lies.
What do you think is the biggest lie facing America right now?
The abortions, that's one of the worst things to me is the abortions. You're not supposed to murder nobody. You know, that's just wrong.
Casually speaking, you were dating Donald Trump Jr., right?
Casually speaking? No. Seriously speaking.
What's that like?
He's great. I know the family for 14 years.
Top 3 things? Hey, how's it going?
Fantastic. We're super happy to be here in Birmingham. Very excited. It's our first big official stop
That's
for
so
the book
weird.
tour for Don Jr.'s book, Triggered. Fresh off the View, so, you know, never...
Fresh off the View. Oh.
Fresh off the view. I'd say we triggered them, that's for sure.
What does it mean to trigger somebody?
Well, it just means that, basically in today's day and age, the left operates under sort of hate and vitriol. Everything triggers them. They can't handle open, honest rhetoric and discussion. And we're here to, exercise our First Amendment rights and to make sure that the president's message is carried throughout the country, because the mainstream media, unfortunately, doesn't put forward the truth about the president and what he's been able to accomplish for the country.
So who do you work for now?
Senior advisor for the President of the United States.
You are?
Yes, I am.
It's not all wrong.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Re-election 2020.
How could I become that? How could I become that?
I walked up, shook his hand, looked him dead in the face, and I said,
Guys, she has no mannerism. What the fuck is this? What is that? She just walks away, dude. Did it? What?
Become that. How could I become?
Hello?
I walked up, shook his hand, looked him dead in the face, and I said, man, you're an absolute disgrace. I can't believe I get to tell that to you to your face. And he said, okay, and I just walked off.
Okay, so, and why do you think he's disgraced? I'm just wondering. I know you said he was a liar, but we kind of agree that all politicians lie. Okay.
Let's start with the situation with the Kurds.
So do you think Bernie Sanders effectively is supporting MS-13?
By his policies, yes, definitely. He wants to turn our country into a socialist country. Well, you can look at Venezuela and the rest of those countries. Okay, they're leaving those countries trying to get America. Yeah. So why do you want to make America Venezuela? You don't.
Well, the Democrats have
an
agenda, and it doesn't have America's best interest. That's right. They're the hate America crowd.
Do you think they played a role in the Epstein suicide cover-up, false flag?
Everything that's going on right now is to protect Hillary and keep her out of jail.
Mad respect for Trump.
What are your favorite three things about Trump?
Right now, that he understands biblically that he must take a stance against the LGBTQ community. I hate to put that out there, but he's the man for the job. The Democrats are too weak. So he's taking that stance. I like that stance that he's taking and appealing what Obama did.
With
putting them in the bathrooms with us. They can't get in the, we're too pretty. We're too pretty. They can't get in the bathrooms with us. I don't feel that they need to be destroyed. There's a place for everybody, and I feel like they're getting out of their lanes. They're getting out of their place. We don't play about that. We don't play about that.
She's like she's a yikes for sure.
Since we're not on there, we hunt witches, and so Trump, he needs a witch hunter.
Guys,
so that's why I'm here.
Guys, one of the things is the saddest part is that she's like so confident and so convinced of herself, dude. She's like 100% backing herself up. And that's pretty far gone, dude. Like, I don't think those people, you can't save them. I think they're like they're so far down that there's no anything you could ever say or explain or show them that would bring them back. They're just far gone.
So that's why I'm here, to let him know that he got a witch hunter, and my name is Jebby.
And you're gonna hunt down the gays?
Not the gays. We said witches.
So who are the witches?
The witches. It's like 500 or 1,000 or so witches that are supposed to be conjuring up spirits against Trump. You didn't know?
Tell me more about that.
Oh my goodness, you're in Alabama. We summoned him. That's why this is his first stop. We called him.
Witches?
Nancy,
like
you can't
potions
stand up and disrespect the president like that. Nancy Pelosi, she ain't got too big for her britches.
Are your friends and family on board with your support of Trump?
Oh, well, I love everybody, but I'm the only one that looks presentable enough to come. But everybody.
What do you mean?
I mean that I represent a people that doesn't look presentable enough to show up here at Brookwood Mall here in Homewood. Well,
that's rude.
I guess I've been trained all my life.
That's fucking rude.
Because like I said, I'm from Slave City, Selma. It's the last slave tribe of Judah. I'm 42 years old, and I know my slave master. Not many people can say that. Mr. T.H. Willis, may he rest in peace. Not all slave masters are bad. It is what it is. Ain't nobody messing with Trump. He's covered by the blood gang, Jebby. Ain't nobody. Welcome to Alabama. Liberals, Democrats, y'all better try to stay in your lane.
Listen to?
Stay in your lane. We ain't playing about Trump. Trump 2020. Conservative.
You want to bring him in? You want to come in?
You want to come in? What you got to say?
I want to tell a joke. It's about all this stuff. So Obama, Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, and Nancy Pelosi are all in an airplane together with the pilot. So Obama says, I'm going to throw this $100 bill out the window and make one American happy. And Hillary says, I'm going to throw $200 out the window and make 2 Americans happy. And Nancy Pelosi says, I'm going to throw 100 $100 bills out the window and make 100 Americans happy. And the pilot says, I can throw all 3 of you out the window and make all of America happy. I speak facts.
What'd he say? He didn't stutter. Play with it. Trump 2020.
Alright, man. Come on, dude.